What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, this is the best money channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle, King Hussle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, the Hussle Family, Turn Motivation to Means, and Dog Pound Exotic Pups. King Hussle 2.0 and Milwaukee made King Hussle. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What it do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems. We are back at it again with the sauce. You know I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn everybody into a boss. So, you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your pen and notepad, and get your whatever you got to get, and get to these notes, because I'm going to drop some gems for y'all that's going to help y'all win, all right? So, without further ado, let's get into it, all right? So, it's a lot of people, and like I said, in 2025, we're going to focus on getting our personal life together, getting our credit together, getting our finances together, getting our situation together, getting our life, our mind, body, and soul together all around in general. So today's video, I got a peer-to-peer loan place, which is a crowdfunding place, which means you are not dealing with any banks. You are dealing with peer-to-peer people. You are dealing with private investors that will give you loans. All right, so a lot of people have been hearing about crowdfunding groups. A lot of people need funding, but they got bad credit and they do not want to go the traditional way, which is through banks and lenders. So they go through crowdfunding groups, which are peer-to-peer lending groups and private investors that will lend you money. All right, so before we get anything started, let me just break down to you and tell you guys what a peer-to-peer loan is. All right, so a peer-to-peer loan or crowdfunded loan is when an individual borrows money directly from another individual. So you're not going through a bank, you're not going through any type of groups or anything, you're going through another individual. This is often done through online peer-to-peer platforms that facilitate the operation by incorporating features that help the lender evaluate prospective borrowers. All right, so lenders can screen potential borrowers after assessing their credit history and the conditions of the loan they require. The minimum credit score set by these lenders is generally in the mid 600s range. Peer-to-peer lenders act as investors who decide to put money into many different loans that constitute a portfolio of loans to generate earnings through periodic interest payments. All right, so peer-to-peer loans have become popular alternative for individuals and businesses seeking online funding. Peer-to-peer personal loans can be used for many different purposes, including financing small expenses, paying for a new car, or even paying for college tuition. All right, so that is what a peer-to-peer loan is: crowdfunding loans and crowdfunding funding and loans. That's what it is. Peer-to-peer, you're basically borrowing from an individual, not a bank. So it's easier for you to get funding. A lot of people don't know about these places, but today we're gonna give you a place called Credit Ninja, which is a peer-to-peer loan place that will give you $40,000 on the business side or $40,000 on the personal side in funds. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to tell you guys step by step how you can structure your personal credit and your business credit in order so you can be able to get approved for this $40,000 peer-to-peer bad credit loan with Credit Ninja. All right, so the first thing that you need to do is you got to understand this. Your best bet is to get this loan on it really doesn't matter, but if you have a business, the best bet is to get this loan on the business side, because it's going to help you with a trade line on your business credit, and it's going to help you start getting funding for more money on your business side, because everything on the personal side is for emergency purposes only, and everything on the business side is for you to spend and make money off of. It's for business purposes. That's what, when you handle business, you spend money to make money. So first thing you need to do is understand where your credit stands and what your credit report looks like. What's your 3 FICOs? TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You have 3 credit scores. A lot of people use Credit Karma because it is free. A lot of people are cheap, and a lot of people won't everything in life, give it to them for free. So if you're using Credit Karma, that's not accurate. Use Experian, $25 a month to get your 3 FICOs. All right, so on Experian.com, you'll be able to see your 3 FICOs. You'll be able to freeze your credit. You'll be able to lock things, all update information, all different type of things like that. And it updates every day. So now that you got your Experian account for $25 a month, and you can see your accurate FICO scores, your accurate credit score, your accurate debt, and your accurate information. Now, there's a lot of people out there with bad credit. There's a lot of people out there with that has debt. There's a lot of people out there with bad payment history. Now, when it comes to credit, loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, what the banks, lenders, and groups are looking for when they look at your credit report is your payment history, your debt, and your age. They want to see what all has been going on with you on paper. Your credit score and your credit report is basically telling banks, lenders, whoever, how good you are with money. So technically, everybody has a dollar sign above their head. Everybody has a number above their head, which is how much they're worth and what's their credit score. And your credit score tells you everything. When you turn 18, you do not start off with good credit. You start off with bad credit because you have to build it over time to show and prove these banks, these lenders, and these groups and the bureaus that you can manage money. And the average American has a job, works full time, and has bills that they pay, which will allow them to have things on paper for banks, lenders, and groups to see. If you have a full-time job, you have a bank account. You have a full-time job, you're paying bills. If you have a full-time job, 9 times out of 10, you are paying rent. So 9 times out of 10, you have a full-time job, you are financing a car. So these are the things that they're asking. And then 9 times out of 10, if you have a full-time job, you're filing your taxes every year, which will allow you to have your W-2s. So with that being said, these are the normal things that normal Americans have. So if they do have these things and they walk into the bank and apply for a loan, it won't be hard. See, a lot of people out there, they feel like getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit is one of the hardest things to do. It's actually one of the easiest things to do if you have your life on track and you have things in order, because there are more people who are not working jobs, who don't have bank accounts, who don't file taxes, so they don't have those documents. So then they have to go through the process of trying to find somebody who makes documents or trying to make their own documents, and that could be a hassle, and they don't know what they're doing, so now they're just stuck. Is it starting to make sense to y'all? See, the average American knows that life isn't free, so they have to work hard and invest so they can be blessed. The average American who has all these things can literally walk in the bank and get a payday loan, get any type of loan that they want because they have everything on paper. A lot of people wonder why more white people are successful than black people. Well, let me tell you like this. White people are more successful than black people because white people pay attention to and worry about things that matter. Black people don't. Black people worry about things like this. Black people worry about what's the next trend, buying the latest jewelry, buying the latest fashion, designer clothes, looking good on social media, trying to become famous. White people focus on credit, businesses, generational wealth, financial freedom, living life carefree, having big parties in the backyard, swimming in a big lake and having been in a big pool in the water and just having fun for free. That's what white people care about, and that's why they're in a better position. There are, and it's sad to say, there are more white families with a mother and a father in the home than it is black families. We all say, well, why didn't they teach us credit in school? Well, they're not going to teach us credit in public schools. But what do they think they're teaching these kids in these private schools? Or these minorities is white schools. What do you think? Why do you think certain parents work hard to put their children in certain better positions so they can learn? And then you got certain parents who never actually grew up in life and then start having kids. So they best friends with their kids and they still a kid themselves. And the way they raise their children is a whole different situation. They grow up together. So they're like best friends. They're like friends instead of parent and child. These are the dilemmas we face on a daily basis, which hinder people from learning these type of things. They don't teach credit in public schools. If you telling somebody how to make money, everybody's going to get attracted to it. So, personal credit is credit is the number one money game in the world. Credit will set you apart from this person, that person, that person, this person, a lot of different people. Because a lot of people aren't willing to put the effort to build their credit. A lot of people think building credit is hard. It's not. So, getting your personal credit together. A lot of people got debt. A lot of people got a lot of different accounts and a lot of different debt accounts on their account or their personal credit that they just haven't been paying on, that they just haven't had the money to pay. A lot of people got student loan debts. A lot of people got auto loans. A lot of people turn 18 and the first thing they want to do is find anywhere they can go to get a car for $500 down. They get that car. They stop making payments, and they got a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 auto loan on their credit report. Then you got people who got that and student loans, so now they got like $80,000, $90,000 on their credit report. Those be the main two things that people have on their credit reports: auto loans and student loans. Then there's credit cards. And then for older people or, different type of people that have mortgages. But those be the main trade lines on people's credit that builds it. And then you got to think about it. If you turn 18 and you never did anything with your life, never went to school, never had a job, just been out in the streets, you have nothing being reported. You have nothing going on. You want to be a drill rapper, you want to be cool, you want to rip around the streets. At some point in time, you got to understand, if you want to survive and last out here, you got to do something right. You don't want to be 30, 40, still stealing cars, still selling weed, still selling drugs, still stripping. Because you look at those people who are doing that now, and y'all call them lame. But those are the same people who was in your same steps and same position, who never elevated their mind and their time, and that's all they know. So when I'm teaching you credit and teaching you how to invest and teaching you how to be blessed and open up businesses, you cherish this information. Because one day it's going to come a time where you're going to be like, man, I should have listened to that. And that time could be now, so that when it get to that point, you won't even have to worry about that situation. So a lot of people got different debt. A lot of people got different things going on in their credit. Student loans, auto loans. So let's say you got $50,000 in debt being reported on your credit report. Now that is bad debt. That is not good debt. You have bad payment history because you have not been paying on this debt. It has just been sitting there for so long. So each month that payment is due, it's going to be a red X. It's a calendar on your credit report to show you all your mixed payments, all your made payments. It's going to be so many red X's on that calendar. That's bad. So if you got that credit report and you go try to apply for a loan or auto loan and they see that, you think they're going to give you some money? No. You need to change them red X's to green check marks. So that's why people add trade lines to their credit report to start building their payment history and build their debt on their credit report, because the debt determines a lot of different things. The debt on your credit report really determines how much money can you manage. It's all reported as one number. So you got TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Each one has their own accounts that's being reported. TransUnion might report your student loans. Equifax might report your auto loan. Experian might report all different miscellaneous accounts. And they all calculate into one number, and that's your debt. So by you adding trade lines, so let's say you got $50,000 in debt, and you go to creditstrong.com and you add the $10,000 trade line that they have. And from creditstrong.com, you can go to Magnum Credit, which has up to $30,000 in trade lines, which is $41,000 in trade lines. You now have $91,000 in trade line and be good debt now. That bad debt turned into good debt because you're making payments on that $41,000 and it's all generated to one number. So now it's like you making payments on that $91,000 and that was good debt. This is what people don't tell you guys, and now I'm going to tell you. So now that you got that good debt being reported, you need at least 5 primary trade lines on your credit report. So the selfs, the AVAs, the kickoffs, certain credit unions that offer credit builder accounts that will report to your credit report. And then you got things like credit cards, secured credit cards, and secured loans. Now, secured credit cards or secured loans are perfect because you, instead of walking into the bank asking them to borrow some money, you're walking to the bank saying you want to get a loan or a credit card, leveraging your own money as collateral. So if you got $10,000, you want to get you a $5,000 loan, a $5,000 credit card secured, your credit limit on is now $5,000 with that bad credit that you have. And now it's going to show that you can manage a $5,000 loan, a $5,000 credit card. Or you can just go for the juggler and get a $10,000 secured loan. Now it can show that you can manage $10,000. And those will report to your credit report as a primary trade line. Primary trade lines are accounts that report to your credit report that if you do not make a payment, it will impact your credit score in a negative way. Regular trade lines are basically savings accounts. So you're basically making payments each month. It's going to a savings account, and once it's paid off, you get that money back. If you don't make a payment, it will not affect your credit score. These are the difference between regular trade lines and primary trade lines. And banks and lenders want to see more primary trade lines because those are the accounts and primary and trade lines that affect your credit score more. So now that you got those 5 primary trade lines, you need at least 2 credit cards on your credit report. So you got that secure credit card. Open Sky has good credit cards. You can even go get you a low balance unsecured credit card. But you also can go to Trade Line Supply. Trade Line Supply offers AU accounts, authorized user accounts, and authorized users / AU accounts are credit card accounts that you can buy to report to your credit report. You won't physically get the card, but that card limit will report to your credit report as if you have it and you're making payments each month on time on that card. So they got cards from $1,000 to $100,000 on that site. You go get you a $60,000 card, you now got $150,000 being reported on your credit report in good debt. So think about it. Before you had these trade lines, you had $50,000 in bad debt being reported and with no payment history. So if you would have walked into that bank and applied for a loan on the business side trying to utilize your personal credit, you're not going to get approved. It's looking bad. But now that you took these steps and added these trade lines, and now you got a higher debt on your credit report, but it's good payment history, now you're showing on your credit report that you can manage a high limit of debt. And by you leaving that debt on there, it's leaving the age on your account. So now it's showing you got a high age, a high debt, and a good payment history. It's making sense, right? So now that you got your personal credit together, and at the same time that you adding these trade lines, it's going to build your credit score. So now you got a higher credit score, a higher debt, a higher payment history, and it's all looking good now. Now you're looking like you're somebody that can manage your money. So now that you got that, your personal credit together, make sure you got a personal bank account, checking and savings. Make sure you have funds being funded into that account. You got a job, direct deposit. If you don't, you self-employed, make deposits into that account. So now you can generate bank statements that you will need depending on which type of loan you're getting when you go apply. So that's for the business side. The personal side. But if you want to get it on the business side to have a $40,000 trade line on the business side, then what you want to do is everything that I just told you to do on the personal. Then you want to get your LLC and your EIN number. Then what you want to do is you want to get a business bank account with a smaller bank, a credit union or a smaller bank. So those banks to be in Walmarts or the Targets or the grocery stores, Those are smaller banks that want your business because they're looking to push out money and make money off you. So go open up business bank accounts with the credit unions and smaller banks because those are for the people and smaller businesses. Once you open up a smaller business bank account, checking and savings, then you want to start depositing funds in there. If you have a job, have your job checks be direct deposited into your business bank account, or just fund your account with funds regularly so you can generate business bank statements for that business. Once you do that, now at the same time, business credit is just a whole new entity. So you want to add trade lines to your business credit to start building your business credit score. You need at least an 80 payday score or higher to be funded for good business. Now, when it comes to peer-to-peer term loans, your payday score does not need to be at 80. But adding these trade lines will help you the next time you can try to go get funding from a different place, because after you get this loan, your credit score, your business credit score, and everything should be jumped up because you're making payments, you got this loan, you built your personal credit, and by you making payments back each month, you're building your business credit. So adding net 30s to your business credit, those are accounts and items that you can finance and pay off in 30 days. Uline, Granger, Quail, you can Google net 30 accounts. Add those trade lines to your business credit, and you'll be in a good situation to get approved for a peer-to-peer loan. All right, so make sure you guys are following those instructions. Make sure you guys are following those steps. Like I said, let's run through it one more time. Start off with your personal credit. Get your Credit Karma account. Start seeing what's all being reported. See what situation your personal credit is in. Once you do that, start adding trade lines. You need at least 5 primary trade lines, 2 credit cards on your personal credit. Once you do that, then you should be make sure you have personal bank statements. Make sure you got a job for pay stubs to show that you'll be able to pay back the money, and you'll be able to get funded for the $40,000 peer-to-peer personal loan. If you want to get the $40,000 on the business side, do the same thing with your personal. Get your business, your LLC, your EIN number. Make sure it's structured. Make sure you got a business bank account, checking and savings. Make sure you have funds being deposited into that account so you can have a bank statements for that business and get the $40,000 on the business side. All right, so make sure you guys follow these steps. They got terms up to 5 years. The origination fee is from 1% to 6%. Approval time is just in a few hours to a few business days, so you get approved in no time. They got loans from $1,000 to $40,000. Interest rates from 4% to 35%. All right, so pretty decent. So make sure you guys go get approved. And like I said, if you want to be paying more, you want to pay less a month or pay less back on that loan, get a better credit score. Start building your personal credit. Don't be so thirsty to jump and try to apply for a loan or get some money with bad credit, because you're going to put yourself in a position where you got to pay way more money back. When if you just wait a little second, get your credit score up a little bit, then go apply, you will save you some money when it comes to getting that loan and how much you'll be paying back. All right, so that's the Credit Ninja $40,000 peer-to-peer loan. No banks, none of that. You ain't got to deal with all that. Some of them requirements they might not even require from you. So go apply to Credit Ninja, follow those steps, and you have a good opportunity to get approved for the $40,000 peer-to-peer loan. All right. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me, keep going. Y'all motivate me, keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me, keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. All right, it's top of the year. I told y'all I was gonna go back to regular prices for FaceTime one-on-one limit gems, $1,200, but I'm keeping it at $600 for a limited time only. All right, so I want to give everybody the opportunity to be able to learn, grow, and build, and make some more. All right, so FaceTime one-on-one limit gems, $600, Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready. We're going to go from there. All right, these lessons is a one-time call. If you need my assistance from there on out, each one will be an additional $250. All right, so in these lessons, I will teach you. I combine the credit lessons into one. All right, so I'm going to teach you everything about credit, how to build your personal credit, clean your personal credit, how to establish your business credit, how to get loans, credit cards, lines of credit. I'm going to teach you how to do these methods the right way so you can start making $5,000 to $100,000 a month, all profit. I'm going to show you how to make thousands of dollars a day, all profit, sitting in a chair just like this. I'm going to show you how to invest. I'm going to show you how to make passive income. I'm gonna give y'all information on the dark web, cybersecurity, everything that you need to grow and build in life and start making cash instantly. All right, so FaceTime 101 limit gym, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me the screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we'll go from there. All right, no screenshot, no reply. One-time call, and if you need my assistance from there on out, each month will be an additional $250. All right, so make sure y'all getting y'all seats and booking y'all seats with the FaceTime 101 Limited Gyms. Also, make sure y'all getting your getting y'all mentorship, $7,500 for 3 months. I'm gonna take you under my wing. I'm gonna teach you everything that you need to start making cash, a whole lot of cash instantly. All right, so from loans, credit card, personal credit, etc., etc. Make sure y'all go follow the Telegrams, New Age Credit Repair for any type of credit lessons or credit information. Make sure you go follow the Matrix Code for any type of lows, Cash App, Bitcoin, any type of cards, linkables, any type of sites, any type of instant cash, whatever you need, all over there. And go subscribe over there. If you need both, subscribe to both. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women for the production company. All right, so you rap, you sing, you model. You got any type of talent, let me see what you got. Let's work, let's travel, let's make money, let's get paid and have fun. All right, make sure you got a good head on your shoulders, good attitude, and we gonna make it happen. Make sure you go follow the music channel on YouTube, King Hussle X1M. I'm dropping a new mixtape very soon, Hussle and Flow. Make sure you go follow my clothing brand on IG, Boost Split Apartment, that's Hustle Department in French. Dropping new jogger sets real soon. Dropping new apparel and kids apparel real soon. Make sure you go follow my two blog channels, or my two blog channels, No Rags, Just Riches, and King Hussle 2.0. Make sure you go follow my OG channel, Milwaukee Made King Hussle. Make sure you go follow me on IG, King Hussle X1M, and the real King Hussle X1M. That's my backup. Make sure you go follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you go follow my rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. Listen to those rain sounds while you sleep to create a financial frequency and positive frequency so you can generate generational wealth and financial freedom for yourself and your family. And just make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Got two new channels dropping. Got the King Hussle Live channel dropping. I'm finna start doing live streams. And I got the podcast dropping. Call it what you want a podcast. And I will be doing the Hot Chip Challenge channel. So make sure y'all stay tuned to that, because I'm dropping those videos real soon. Y'all gonna be entertained. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna turn up. I'm gonna take over YouTube. Y'all gonna see me every which way. All right, so make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the all notification bell, man. It's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down to the end of these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.